Those who are crying for ANITA Among to be replaced as the Speaker of Parliament, they are so forgetful. When the leader of opposition was changed from MAFIA Simpuga to J. Sonyonyi, a lot of rot was discovered in a parliamentary commission. In fact, members of parliament called for a parliamentary commission audit, which the Deputy Speaker Thomas TAYEBWA and the sitting Speaker ANITA Among fought so vehemently. It is the reason as to why I think the General Kaguta Museveni should drop both Thomas TAYEBWA and ANITA Among, because they presided over the most corrupt parliament. In fact, during this tenure, one of the honorable MPs came out to tax the Deputy Speaker of Parliament that he should allow an investigation in the Parliamentary Commission to move a motion to discuss this. In fact, this is what happened on the floor of Parliament. Here is the tape.
Adjust the microphone, Honorable.
Right Honorable Speaker, first of all, I want to thank you for the opportunity. Secondly, I want to thank you for having...
Honorable wants you to listen to him.
First of all, for those who are forgetting, remember very well when Honorable Sechkubo, together with other NRM MPs, wanted the Speaker of Parliament to allow a motion to come on the floor so that they can discuss. You remember the bribe which was given to parliamentary commissioners, 400 million and 500 million shillings. That acted as a trigger to question the dealings within the parliamentary commission. And it came on a backdrop when different dubious activities on the accounts of the parliamentary circle and the monies in the parliamentary commission being given to the speakers. Remember the generators, etc. But both speakers, Among and TAYEBWA, made sure that they twist this motion not to be brought on Parliament, because I think they understood that by bringing the motion to discuss the commissioners, it would act as a trigger to even do more findings. But let's continue when this honorable member Alion was asking the Parliament.
No, please, Honorable, please, don't cause excitement. Honorable Sechkubo, you were hard in silence. Let's listen to Honorable Arion. Yeah.
Thank you.
Please, let's not exchange. Yeah. Honorable Arion.
Thank you so much, Speaker. Speaker, I also want to thank you for having called the House from recess. As you're very much aware that we've been in a struggle to look for signatures to debate a matter of national importance in this Parliament. I want to thank God that from 0 we went up to 172. We are left with 5. We pray to God that we get the 5. Reason being, we voted for you, Speaker. The Speaker and you, we voted for you.
First of all, by the Parliament signing on a motion, almost half, because Parliament had almost 500 members of Parliament, including those representing the army, they're not allowed to sign on any motion, they are listening post. But the Parliament to go in the middle, getting 172 signing on a motion, so that the Parliamentary Commission can be debated on how it conducts corruption. It was a vote of no confidence. Even those within ANRM, apart from eating, because ANITA Among was good at sharing the root, that's why they kept quiet and keep on telling people that they're the right press. Some members can even sell their parents. The motion had to be discussed so that the corruption can be unearthed. It is the truth. But we continue with these dubious activities. If General Museveni retains Speaker ANITA Among as the Speaker, it will show that he has zero courage to fight corruption. Already there is zero courage of fighting it, but that will only continue to shine in our faces. Let's continue with the plea.
This House, neutrally. Right Honourable Speaker, you have failed to defend this House. The President painted us clearly in Kololo during the State of the Nation address. that I used to hear, but I have now confirmed with the evidence that there is corruption in the Parliament of Uganda and the Ministry of Finance. My first question is, you as the chair, as the speaker, what have you done to clean our image, which has been painted bad? In the streets we are moving, they are calling us corrupt. On this same parliament, we requested you yourself and Speaker Right Honorable ANITA Among, that there is exhibition of parliament going on issues of corruption. Give us space on the order paper to have this matter debated. It is 2 months down the road. The world is aware that there's corruption in this parliament. We want this matter to be debated. Why are you running away from that debate? You are meant to bring it to give space for all of us equally. Why are you making us suffer, running through this country looking for signatures to debate this matter of corruption in this parliament? You need to come out clean. Right Honorable Speaker, you, Right Honorable ANITA Among, has been painted out for being corrupt. Your name has been mentioned for being corrupt. We are also having a motion to have a matter debated on the commissioners. We have our evidence. We want to lay and have them defend themselves. You are all blocking us from that. What is this parliament all about? Where are you taking this country? Today, this country is under panic. Today, they have deployed the army massively because of issues of corruption in this country. Why don't you let Ugandans free from corruption? Why don't you allow us debate the matter of corruption in this parliament, here in this floor?
So that was Honorable Leon. When he was moving, he wanted the parliament to give leeway, to give space on the order paper so that they can discuss the conduct of the parliamentary commission. Those who don't understand, the parliamentary commission is like a governing board of parliament, and that's where corruption used to sit. It's headed by the Speaker of Parliament, the Deputy, NRM has, I think, 4 commissioners. The opposition has 1 commissioner plus the leader of opposition. But remember, even before this circus, Martha Spoga was there and Honorable Zake. Honorable Zake was pushed out. It is the truth. When Bobby Wine changed the leader of opposition to Jason, we were able to understand very many things. The leader of opposition then, Martha Spoga, was complacent with the bad governance and with corruption. Seeing NRM members like Alion shouting on their voices, including Honorable Sechikuba and others, the parliament refused to give them space on the order paper until when things are so worse. One of the reasons as to why corruption is thriving, of course, they learn from their bosses because the most corrupt person is General Kaguta Museveni. But also, I think he gives many chances. He gave ANITA Among a chance, maybe to refrain from the dirty deals. She continued to do so. So let nobody tell you that the decision of General Kaguta Museveni of not returning speaker, if it happens, we shall not clap for it because we already asked for it a long time ago. It is coming late. Although it will be a good decision. But this is what used to happen in the Parliamentary Commission. The story of the day, we have other activists who are asking the Auditor General and others to make an investigation to arrest these corrupt people. The problem with our corruption is even when they act and maybe chase away the corrupt people, we don't get back our resources which were stolen. That's the problem. Let me first play with the tape as these activists were asking. This is the tape.
Lastly, as I hand over to my colleagues, you in the Fourth Estate as well have paid attention to this matter with great interest. If I can only look at last week alone, a leading news daily, one of the leading dailies in Uganda, actually published 2 successive headlines regarding the same person, and even led with a story about the Rolls-Royce luxury vehicle in the billions of shillings. So this is not just something that we are concerned about, it's something that you as well in the Fourth Estate have been concerned about. So we are acting as citizens, as taxpayers, very importantly, and as lawyers as well in pursuit of these questions. my colleagues can tackle the other questions as well. And maybe I should say Grace Giftachila here, last year was arrested and detained for leading a protest, a peaceful protest to Parliament. She led fellow Ugandans on a peaceful protest to Parliament around the grand corruption we see there. So it's not the first time that she's coming out to address this matter. Grace.
So I'm going to address the question of timeliness. Why now? Why would have come up some time back? The truth is, corruption has always been in Uganda. We have seen it, but we are just giving it a blind eye. We are not talking about it enough. I don't know if we are not angered enough, because the Rolls Royce should be one of the things. The sovereignty bill, I thought the sovereignty bill would spark something so big, but it's not. And as my colleague said, we are not. It's not coming out of the blue. We've done the exhibitions. We've done things physically on ground, much to Parliament against corruption. So it's not just among, it's corruption in general. We want to curb it as a country, because you can't tell me that we have someone owning a car of 3.4 billion, not even million, billion. Someone is putting on a luxurious dress over 33 million for just a swearing-in ceremony. And someone in Karamoja, I come from Karamoja, Abim to be specific, and there is a lot of hunger in Abim. There is the road to Abim, you can't even pass through. You stop seeing tarmac in Soroti, the rest is just dust. And someone is owning a 3.4 billion car. Someone is putting on an $8,000 dress. It's not fair. And I call upon Ugandans to let's do something about it. Please get angered enough to do something, you as an individual. Yesterday swearing in, President Yoweri Museveni said he's going to curb corruption, the term no sleep. Let's wait and see, and I hope the IGG works on it, and we really need to see the report and see the assets. Did she declare? So that we see the way forward. Us as citizens, we are ready to give a helping hand, like the thing we started, and we are not stopping anytime soon. Thank you.
About the timing, it's never late for citizens to come and fight corruption. It's never. Yesterday's speech after President Museveni being sworn in as the president for the next 5 years, he said this time is no corruption. We are helping him. We are starting. Okay? We are starting so that he can actually realize that, because it has been a talk. We are giving the IDT also where to start from. That this is the right time to actually come and give us this report. We are starting with the speaker because she's the head of the Parliament. She's the head. And trust me, she's not the only person that we want to see what they declare as their assets and liabilities. No. Every other MP, every other term as it is beginning, from our taxpayers' money, they get a huge chunk to go and buy vehicles. But you find them driving Mark X and Toyota premiums. We want to see in their declaration, because their term is ending, that's among the other things that we are complaining about. Did they declare cars worth the money they received as they were starting their term? Did they declare? Do they own these assets? Because they come from our taxpayers' money and they are specifically for that item. So we are not coming for ANITA Monga as a person, no. We're starting with her as a Speaker of Parliament.
Those are the activists asking. But for me, I keep on telling people that all people who have been corrupt, when General Museveni decides to act, sometimes if he decides to, they are just chased away in the office. I think there is a law. If it is not that it must be made, if you're just out of office for corruption deals, your properties must be attached to recover public money. It must be made a risky business to steal from public coffers. The reason is why such laws are not in place, because we know how the chief corrupter is. The chief of corruption in the country resides in plot 1. It is the truth. So the corruption has always been there in the Parliamentary Commission without the NRM government acting. Of course, that's my PRM is truly Mr. Makindi Kavesu Raman Magre. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I'm motivated to do more of such videos. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Peace.